Hi, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to the channel, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all doing amazing. So, let's go. Capricorn energy. Transcendence. Pegasus. Crystal Cave. Trust. Wind, water, spirit. Manifesting your dreams. It's important for you to heal near water. Okay, it's like it'll give you a higher perspective. Now look, yeah, a higher perspective. Make sure you're giving gratitude for the enlightenment you're receiving, the wisdom that you are receiving. Okay, so it's important for you to healing waters, to be around water. It'll help you heal. You could be expressing your gratitude here and getting enlightenment about something. Joy, being grateful for your blessings. Finding solutions, getting justice. It could be about partnerships, connections. So it's like, yeah. You have a guardian angel. You have a personal guide around you. A strong connection to water here. So be very hopeful. This is... I'm thinking like a lot of you have a strong connection to water. Prophets and ancient seers. You've had a personal guide help you here, a guardian angel, your spirit family, giving you a lot of enlightenment, giving you a lot of wisdom. So express your gratitude to these people that are helping you. You are beloved, okay? This is discernment or critical thinking. It's like, wow, ancestry. It's telling you to reclaim your power. Okay, hang on. Let's get into the tarot. What's this all about for Capricorn? What is this stand all about? It seems as if your ancestry here You've got a strong ancestry of prophets or seers or something like that. It could be a water sign. Just hang on. Yeah, someone is a seer or a prophet. Someone's ancestors? What is going on here, Capricorn? Are you defending your ancestors? Is it like you have to defend your ancestors? Well, I don't understand why these people are talking about your ancestors. I don't know why they are doing so much talking about your ancestors or talking about just hang on. Oh, there is a water sign here. Forgive, man, forgive. What's going on? This is criticism. Someone is criticizing the ancestors or criticizing your ancestors, but you are like somebody don't like your ancestors. Okay, they're critical. They're criticizing these prophets, these seers, or they are, someone is very critical of, they're criticizing your ancestors. Highly critical of the ancestors here. Yet you've had a personal guide around you. How can they do this? How can they criticize the ancestors when they themselves have a personal guide? What the heck? Divinely guided. Why is someone being so critical of the ancestors? Whoa. Digging up dirt on this seer's, like this is ancestry, DNA, genealogy. Why is someone's got to make a stand here? Now, there are two people here who have no facts other than digging up dirt. So why are these two people so critical and judgmental of these people's ancestry? Why are they being so critical and judgmental? Somebody's gonna make a stand out of respect. Respect the ancestors. Respect your ancestors. I don't understand why someone's being so darn critical. And I think someone is standing up, like, these are my ancestors. You don't know what you're talking about. Was someone trying to like deny someone of their ancestry? Like, for real. It's like someone's got to make a stand here. Someone's got to stand up and express their gratitude for their ancestors. Someone's got to take a stand. I mean, they're beloved. Why is someone... Are they trying to like turn others against someone's ancestors or something? Secretly competing here? Oh, I'm sorry, but there is someone trying to... Oh, someone's fighting about someone's ancestry. Look. So there could be a child involved where a child wants to know their ancestors. They gotta take a stand. Like, people are criticizing. Now, this is involving a child. Now, you could be that child, or there's another child involved. It's like these two people are highly criticizing someone's ancestral bloodline. They are... But they're so two-faced because they themselves have a personal spirit guide. Like, they're so two-faced. This is hypocrisy. This is... Maybe the child themselves are taking a stand. Like, I want to know my ancestors. I want to know my bloodline. These people are all in their bloodline. There's an ancient seer here in their bloodline. This is the ancestry, the bloodline. Now, I think that this child may have to take a stand. I think it's going to be the child themselves that is going to have to take a stand and defend their ancestors. Like, against two people here who are highly criticizing them, judging them. This is not good when you start involving the ancestral bloodline. Okay, it's just not good practice. It's not good. It's disrespectful. Okay, so you've got a couple of people over here who are denying a child from knowing their ancestors. It's that simple. Their bloodline. They're like, nope. I don't want you involved. I don't want you talking to them. I don't want you dealing with them. I don't want you having nothing to do with them. And this child is going to have to take a stand. It's going to be the child themselves that puts their foot down. It's like you are... So that child may no longer be like a little child. That child might be older. For example, like you're saying this stuff about my family. You're saying this stuff about my ancestors. I think that they're trying to keep this child from knowing their ancestors or their heritage or their bloodline. Yeah. could involve a Cancerian. Like, why are these people so judgmental and so critical? Who are they to judge? I mean, I never did understand this. Okay, say, for example, two people have a child. And then they don't work out together. They break up or whatever. And then one, this is parental alienation. I don't know. But if they had a child with that person, they chose that person to have a child with. And then later, after that child is then denied knowing the other parent, that denies them of knowing their lineage, denies them of the most practical things like diseases. Like, how do you know you're not going to marry someone in your own bloodline if you don't know who your bloodline is? Like, practicality, if nothing else. If you don't know who your bloodline is, and who your cousins are, and your second cousins, and your third cousins, and the possible health implications of this alone is ridiculous. So because these people are no longer together, maybe they're separate or they're divorced or whatever. So now I'm going to deny this child of knowing their bloodline. Like, how does that work in practicality reasons alone, let alone moral reasons? Like, these people have, and they're making a huge mistake too, because these people have a powerful ancestry. These people are highly respected by the ancestors. These people have a lot of love to give, a lot of opportunities to give. This is putting a child in the middle. And I'm never for that. I don't care. Let them hate each other. You know what I mean? But don't involve the child. Like, well, because my mom and my dad are divorced, I don't get to see my other family. Well, that's denying them of knowing their history, knowing their genes, knowing who they come from. Like, this is major. I don't agree with it. I'm sorry. Like, what if there's an illness they should be aware of, or an illness? So this child may think, well, I was abandoned. Maybe that's what they were told, that they were abandoned. I don't know. It's just wrong. It's wrong to involve children in big people's wars, and that's what it is. It's a big people war. And so the child grows up thinking that they were abandoned when they have all these people. These are living people. Well, what were they told? Well, your father abandoned you? The father did not abandon this child. I'm going to say it straight out. The father did not abandon this child. It became too difficult to see a child because of the yeah, they're not telling that side of the story. You know, there are two sides to every side of the story. But why does this one person not want them to see the other side of the story. Like, there's a whole family of people here that this child would benefit from. Like love, opportunities, happiness. Like, these people, this is a legacy they're building. This is a seer, an ancient seer. A prophet, perhaps. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Why do people, like, I think that this child themselves is going to have to take a stand. That's what I think. And I think that maybe that's what these people are hoping for, that this child one day takes a stand and wants to know them. I mean, the stories are unbelievable here. Oh, the child thinks that their father abandoned them, or their child thinks this or thinks that, by someone who's highly critical, highly judgmental. I don't know. I don't think it's fair. That's what I just don't. Like, I've been through this, and I can speak through this. I don't care how bad the parents fought and argued, how bad the parents don't get along. No one has the right to deny access. I'm sorry. They don't have the right to tell a child this. Okay? It's breaking someone's heart. See, it's not fair. It isn't fair. All because they're worried that... What? Well... all worried that they're going to have a relationship with their family. Oh my God. I don't know what to say about this, but I don't think it's fair. Like, when you criticize the other parent, when you're continually criticizing the other parent, they're going to rebel. Eventually, this child will rebel against who's telling these stories, because no one you know, if you're bad-mouthing the one parent, okay, and you keep saying all the bad things and critical and judgmental, this child will eventually start defending their family. It's part of them. You can't blame them. They will turn against you. This child will turn against the other parent for trying to alienate them. Like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, no, it's not good. Oh God, all the horror stories come out about the father here. So the father is this, the father is that, the father is this, the father is that. I don't blame the father for being angry. I'm sorry, I'd be angry too. Your father walked out on us, your father abandoned us, your father did this. Kids don't need to hear that. I'm sorry, they don't need to hear it, even if it's true. Like, that just makes the child feel bad about themselves. That makes the child think that nobody loves them, that they're unloved, and they were loved. What? No, there's a whole family of people here. Not just the father, an entire family of people who want to love this child, but because the mother and the father don't get along, the child suffers. And I'm sorry, it's mean, it's cruel, it's selfish, and I don't care how bad one parent was or the other parent was. That's not up to anybody else to decide. And what I never got used to is, like, you went to bed with that person, you had a child by this person, and because you no longer like them, then that gives you the right to dirt on them and their whole family? Like, I don't believe in that. I'm sorry, it's not going to wash with me. You, if anything, should tell that child that you were loved, that you were adored, that the whole family loves you. What is it saying? You know, it takes an entire village to raise a child. Like, why are they being so selfish? I'm sorry, it's wrong. It's wrong. And if this has happened to you, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But if you are thinking that this father just ran out on you or just abandoned you, they did not. This father fought. This father fought for the rights to see their child. Like, I would say that somebody's lying here. You know, that's why a lot of fathers give up. But it's sad because the child suffers. Like, I'm not saying that it can't be roles reversed, but this is the story that's coming out today. I know it can be the shoe on the other foot as well. Still, it's wrong. Like, either or, it's wrong. A child should believe they are loved by both sides of their family, not just one side. A child should believe that they are loved by everyone. The more, the better. The more people that can... Okay, these people obviously can afford to give some opportunities. They can afford... Like, they got love, man. And not only that, but they have gifts, spiritual gifts. Now, maybe this child has spiritual gifts as well. Like, how are they going to tap into that? Do you know what I mean? Like, these are skilled people here. These are not chumps. These are skilled people here. Skilled people with a lot of gifts. Spiritual gifts. Talent. Galore. They can really provide opportunities and they're being disallowed. Well, I guess, you know, on the earthly realm, they can get away with it, but they don't get away with it on a spiritual level. Like, people who do this think that they got away with something or they won. But not on a spiritual level. It says, when you deny a child from knowing their father, that also affects their relationships with God the Father. And if they're taught to be bitter toward their father, that affects their godly connection to their father as well. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for anyone who's experienced this. It's awful. I feel bad for you. My heart goes out to you if you've experienced this. You could very well be that child. You know, I'm not sure. Making the child afraid to know their family. Give me a break. Shaming and guilting. You know what I mean? Come off it. You're only breaking the child's heart, and that is not fair. Causing distances in their relationships. My word, we got an Empress here. Holy God. Not just one side of the family. That's it. One-sided family. Yet they have an entire family. And let me tell you, when you criticize and you judge and you mock one parent or the other, it is the child who suffers. Like, this is a one-sided family situation. Like, so they've heard one side of the story, not the other side. Like, this is a whole group of, oh jeez, that child is being denied of a powerful legacy, of a powerful, this is a powerful family unit. Very spiritual, very loving, have many gifts and a lot to offer. That's just mean in my books, because people want to throw a temper tantrum and raise up that child to see things from their perspective instead of the truth. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Told you, from a manipulative perspective by a mother. I can't make it up. Now, it can be, keep in mind, it can be roles reversed. Take it as resonates. It is their own perspective by a manipulative mother. Okay? I'm sorry. Could be a narcissistic mother. I don't know. But I'm telling you, it's those horror stories. Get over it. It's unfair. And if it's happened to any of you, I'm terribly sorry. If you want well-rounded, less complicated, less issues for a child, you gotta learn to love your child more than you hate whoever it is you were with. Because you gotta look at what the best interest of the child is, not each other. Not what's in the best interest of either the mom or the dad, but what's in the best interest of the child. And This is not nice. It's not nice. It's just not nice. I don't care how mad they are. They should not be talking like that to the kids. I'm sorry. They should not be one-siding it. I'm really sorry people are doing this. It's no benefit to the child, I can tell you that. Because when you insult the other family, when you make criticisms, judgments, and insult the other side of the family, that child learns to hate part of themselves. That child learns like, oh, I have all those characteristics in me. I guess they kind of hate me too. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be the child one day that stands up and rebels. And maybe that's what this father is hoping for. That the child itself is going to have to take a stand. Hoping when the child gets old enough that they will. Like, I'm sorry. People shouldn't do that. I don't care if I could. I've witnessed it and it's ugly. And I wouldn't partake in it. When they keep criticizing and judging and all this stuff, it is the child themselves who learn, well, there's something wrong with me then. Because when you say that about this one, that means you're meaning me. That means you're talking about me. Because I'm 50% of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's here. And if this has happened to you or was your circumstance, I'm terribly sorry. Because a child should respect both parties, not one over the other. You don't have that, you got big trouble later on in life. It skews your relationships, your personal relationships, and it skews your love partnerships with people. Like, oh my. I'm really sorry if it's happened to anyone. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. That's a whole lot of mess and a whole lot of ugly. Especially if you find out that you were loved all along. Well, I think something's gonna have to change here, and I think the one who is changing is gonna be the child. Take care.